Arcade Fire's SNL comeback sparks intense backlash over sexual misconduct allegations. On May 10, 2025, Saturday Night Live welcomed Arcade Fire as the musical guest, promoting their upcoming album Pink Elephant. However, the response from viewers was anything but enthusiastic. In fact, it sparked a firestorm online, with many fans and critics outraged over the band's return to mainstream television amid unresolved sexual misconduct allegations against frontman Win Butler. Arcade Fire performed 2 tracks from Pink Elephant, their 6th studio album and their first since 2022, when multiple women accused Butler of inappropriate behavior. Allegations ranged from unsolicited explicit messages to coercive encounters and emotional manipulation. These revelations not only cast a long shadow over the band's reputation but also led many fans to distance themselves from the group entirely. The backlash to their SNL appearance was swift and severe. Social media lit up with criticism aimed not only at the band but also at the show itself for allowing Butler to return to such a high-profile platform. If different people accusing you of sexual misconduct is not enough to prevent you being on this show twice in one season, how many people is? Asked one outraged viewer on X, formerly Twitter. Another sarcastically posted, Arcade Fire landing on SNL in the big 2025 is wild. Who the hell did Win Butler pay? Many comments echoed a similar sentiment. Frustration that an artist with multiple accusations of misconduct could continue to receive national exposure without facing meaningful consequences. Others criticized the band's performance, with one viewer writing, Arcade Fire on SNL. One of the worst songs I've ever heard, and another admitting, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment for ever loving them. What made the situation even more contentious was that Butler had previously acknowledged the misconduct, though he insisted that all encounters were consensual. In a 2022 statement he wrote, I'm sorry I wasn't more aware and tuned in to the effect I have on people. I've kept up, and while not an excuse, I will continue to look forward and heal what can be healed, and learn from past experiences. Still, for many fans those words fell short. Apologies without accountability don't hold much weight in a culture that's increasingly prioritizing justice and transparency. The fact that SNL, a show that once held a reputation for progressive satire and commentary, would give a platform to a figure surrounded by unresolved allegations has left viewers questioning the show's moral compass. The controversy also reflects a broader cultural conversation. Should artists be allowed to continue their careers after allegations of misconduct if they issue apologies but face no legal or professional repercussions? For some, separating art from artist is acceptable. For others, especially survivors of abuse, seeing a musician like Butler celebrated on national television feels like a betrayal. The band's album Pink Elephant was already anticipated to be polarizing, but this performance has reignited public debate and potentially tainted the album's release. While some diehard fans are still supporting the group, a growing number are calling for boycotts and speaking out against both Arcade Fire and platforms that continue to endorse them. As Arcade Fire moves forward with their album rollout, they do so under a cloud of scrutiny. And as SNL faces questions about who they choose to elevate, the conversation about accountability in the entertainment industry remains as heated and unresolved as ever.